Hey, folks, I'm WWE Hall of Famer Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And if you want to listen to a good podcast, listen to my good buddies at Suplex City Limits. That's the podcast to check out wrestling. Tough guy. Ho!
There's no limits to the suplexes in this city. And we're always smoking bombs like it's 420. We get high as though in hot and soft wrestling stalls. And it's hosted by Jim Vicious, Tyler Fudge.
Welcome, thank you for downloading episode 174 of Suplex City Limits for August 11th, 2018. I'm a pussy-licking demon with vanilla-flavored semen. It's your boy, the King of Monstyle, Jim Vicious, and just when you think you've got the answers, he changes the questions. My co-host.
I love the taste of vanilla, Tyler Fudge.
Gay! Suplex City Limits available for listening where fine podcasts are found. Follow me on Twitter at Suplex City Limit. You can follow Tyler at The Federation. If you like the show, consider supporting it by picking up a t-shirt at Pro Wrestling Tees. Got 4 designs available over there. Or donate on our Patreon, become a producer. Get yourself a shout out. Like our boys Caleb Morganfield, The Mizcast, Casey, Infamous Chris Savage, B-Rad Brad, Kick-Ass Keith Martin, Michael Thomas, the Rice-A-Roni Jabroni Tyloni, Insane Ian Jackson, Jumpin' Jeremy Foltz, Our Boys Wrestling Soup Podcast, and 2019, Muskegee Interracial Intergender Orgy at Max's Garage. What the fuck? Only our listeners.
I need to know who that is. I do. Yeah, it's just something that life has given me, and it's like Klondike Bill. You need to know who that is.
The profile picture is like a fox. Fucking no, dude. This week on the Suplex, the pot smokingest wrestling pod on the internet, the podcast of the immorals. We've got a million different names for it, right?
We do.
We'll be looking back at the G1. We'll preview the final. We fucking made it, dude.
Oh man, it was a long and treacherous process, but we're here.
Yeah, fucking A. We will look at the week in wrestling in general. Got the news, top 3, bitching with Burbs, Jared's hot takes. That's a whole lot of shit. We better get into it with this week's news.
This week in the news, MSG is sold out. Cabana sues Punk. And my balls are itchy. Over to you, Jim.
I'm Jim Vicious, and you should fucking scratch those things, bro. What do we want to get into first, man?
I would imagine, in my opinion, the biggest news story of the week is the fact that on the day before tickets went on sale for the ROH New Japan show at Madison Square Garden, they sold 9,000 tickets, which blew my fucking mind. And then the next day,
Honor Club people, right?
Yeah. I didn't know they had that many Honor Club people, but I suppose you could buy 5 tickets if you were an Honor Club member, but or something like that. And then the next day they sell the rest, and it's just like, what the fuck? NXT hasn't even sold out. I don't even know if they're on sale yet.
Probably not, right?
No, they probably on sale in October with WrestleMania.
Yeah. All tickets were sold out in 19 minutes after sales were open to the public. But Tyler.
They probably would never have done it without New Japan, right, Jim?
They probably wouldn't have X amount of excuses. What the fuck is with people, man? That drove me nuts on Twitter. God damn it.
I've stayed away from Twitter over the last month or so. I'll just lurk, right? I seen that, and I was like, man, I can't leave this alone, but I'm not going to call him a cunty poo. I was just like, man, this is so stupid. Like,
Yeah.
Like, at what point in time do we not just look at it for what it is? And why do we have to take it down a notch? It's like no company other than the WWE has ever done this. Ever.
Does it require that qualification? Well, it's, some of them I saw was like, well, it's WrestleMania weekend. I mean, like, does it need that qualifier? The most anyone else has ever done is 3,500.
Yeah,
on WrestleMania weekend. So this is still like a big fucking thing. And who gives a fuck, man? Well, they wouldn't be able to do that on a regular time. Of course not.
No.
What does it matter? It doesn't really make any point.
It doesn't. It's you're looking at the principle of it and the fact that, like you said, 3,500 to what's probably 16,000. That jump is tremendous, and let's not sit here and pretend this is the first time that ROH and New Japan has been together they're together a bunch. It's not like ROH and New Japan are separate entities, and this is something special. This is
let me clarify on this. We said 3,500. I guess Supercard of Honor 12 last year in New Orleans was 6,000.
Okay, still 6,000 is still. It's a big difference. 10,000.
Interesting. 6,000 fans to an arena that seats nearly 9,000. So they didn't sell out last year.
No.
This year, Garden seats 18,500 for wrestling.
Really? Oh, wow. That's tremendous. And you know what's funny? NXT can't beat that number because the Barclays can't hold that much for wrestling. I think it's something like 13,000.
Am I wrong in saying that? I don't think, did NXT sell out last year?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think it did.
No, and it's
they're not
definitely
moving
not going
tickets
to
like they used to either.
Oh no, that's for sure. And I think it comes down to the fact that they probably, I don't know, we don't even know what the card's going to be, but I don't see,
again, without even releasing a card, they sell out.
Yeah, it's
pretty fucking interesting.
It is crazy, and thank God, because this is, we're looking at, like we've said this before, is just a change in the wrestling landscape. People on Twitter, they can ignore that and pretend it's not, but the fact that an indie promotion can sell 22,000 or 18,000 tickets, that's a change. The fact that 3 indie wrestlers can put on a show and sell 10,000 plus tickets, that's a change. And it's all happening in minutes. Like, they sell out in minutes. So, it's sure, wrestling fans are willing to spend more money these days, but there's still got to be that many people. I can't wait to see that place.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty crazy. I mean, this is I think it's a big news, man. You can make up whatever qualifiers you want of this or that. There will be that many people there come on the night, and that's it.
Yeah, and really, that out of the what how many people can fit in that stadium that they're going to be in for WrestleMania? It's not like it's an egregious number, 60-something thousand probably.
For
maybe,
what?
For WrestleMania
at the Barclay? No,
it's not at Barclays though. It's at a football stadium, isn't it?
I don't know.
They wouldn't do WrestleMania at Barclays.
I guess you're right. I have no fucking idea. Why don't we know this?
I'm just trying to think back at how many people were at, like, the last one they were in New York, and I'm assuming it was something like 60,000, because I know the one I was at in San Francisco was only 70-something thousand or something like that, and they called it some egregious number like 96,000.
Oh, it is. It's MetLife, huh?
Yeah, I think it's MetLife.
Yeah, MetLife Stadium. I don't know how much that holds. Probably a lot, yeah.
But you look at that, and when you think 18,000 of those 60 are going to ROH over NXT.
Yeah.
It's like, how many will NXT actually get? I assume they'll probably get 8, 9, I think. Maybe 10.
Be interesting to see, so... yeah, I thought it was really interesting. People I like Ring of Honor. Like they say that they want a different option, and they do like it, but at the same point, they're like trying to take away from it. I don't get it, man. Yeah. It's a really weird thing.
You're allowed to be excited.
Yeah, if you hate WWE, this is great.
Yeah, exactly. If you want a viable number 2 in this country, this is what we need, man. If you want competition, this is what we need, and of course. as soon as this came out, the rumors of Vince trying to pick up everybody started to
WWE reportedly planning to get more aggressive in talent signing. Pentagon and Phoenix have actually been taken off of a upcoming MLW taping.
What?
Amid rumors that they are WWE bound. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my good fuck.
Yeah.
That's like the worst thing to ever happen. I don't think Pentagon could last in WWE. I think Pentagon will go to the WWE because Shane Strickland, I listened to an interview with Shane Strickland yesterday, and he said
he's on the rumor block, too.
From what I heard in that interview, he's not doing it. Because he was talking about how everybody, the indies are so tight, and he said the wrestlers are smart enough to not have to go to the WWE, and they don't need the WWE behind them, and they need to build up the indie wrestling scene, and that needs to be good for competition. But he also went out and said Pentagon's probably the most dangerous people he's ever been in the ring with. So I doubt Pentagon would last in the WWE.
He is kind of fucking dangerous. He's not a great wrestler.
No. He's just charismatic as fuck, and it goes a long way. It's crazy when a gimmick and personality can overshine your wrestling ability. And the wrestling matches are still entertaining, but...
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, he's one of my favorite guys, don't get me wrong. But yeah. It's interesting to me that it didn't come to them. Maybe we should have a better show. You know what I'm saying? Like they go straight to, we need to sign up everybody and steal everybody and just hoard them so they can be. How about if you're going to try to compete, how about you actually fucking try on these shows? How about you do what people want? You know what people want. You can fucking do it. You don't do it. Yeah. You know, it's just a weird leap to make. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
It's like you own a fucking burger shop and people aren't coming in and they're telling you, we don't come in because of this. And you're like, you know what we need to do?
We'll buy every burger chain.
Yeah, we're gonna buy out fucking the other burger shop that's kicking our ass. Yeah. Well, not kicking our ass, but starting to look like they might be able to compete with us. We'll just buy them and then close the place or whatever. I know. Yeah. It's just silly.
It is.
And dude, yeah. Like I'm going to watch 205 Live to watch Pentagon versus Tony Nese. You can take my favorite guys and misuse them however you want. I'm not going to fucking watch it.
No. I'll wait for them to come back and do their thing.
You've already got Kalisto, Lince Dorado, Grand Metalik. What are is that all luchadors they have, right?
Grand Metalik. Now, Grand fucking Metalik is in the WWE, and what did we hear of him? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
You also have La Sombra without a mask, who is such a fucking afterthought. Is he even on the show?
He's on the pre-show in a mixed tag match against Rusev and Lana.
I knew they were going to do that.
Oh, of course.
I didn't see it, but I mean, I saw it. You spent 2 weeks fucking building up that match. You spent 2 weeks on your show where you barely fucking do anything to build up this match and put it on the pre-card.
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row. We've seen Lana take on Selena Vega. And 2 weeks in a row.
8-minute matches and shit. On a show with 3 matches.
Yeah. I felt like Grandmaster sexing myself.
Jesus. Doing the worm? Or was that the other guy?
No, that was Scotty Too Hot. He was doing the worm.
Yeah. Well, we know what the talent was in that fucking bunch. It's been a week, dude. It's totally fine now. It's in the Geneva Convention. If you look real close. So yeah, if you want to try to combat this, how about you fucking do what the people want and stop being cunts and have a fun product, man. It's like when WCW was starting to get competitive. You didn't win by just like, well, we'll just sign everybody.
No.
You know?
No.
You won by, I mean, I guess having a better product. Allegedly having a better product than WCW. I don't think that's true, actually.
I will say that in WCW in late 2001,
well, yeah,
you couldn't get much worse. And the WWE, mind you, it was when their product started to wane, was around 2001. But still, you look at it though, 2001 brought us our first stadium WrestleMania in WrestleMania 18. I think.
Yeah, their idea 17. Is funny though. Okay, yeah. But their idea is like, if we're getting X and they're getting Y in ratings. If we buy them, we're going to get X plus Y. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get Z.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen.
No.
It didn't happen. Because a lot of people like me were like, this sucks. Well, I guess we'll see what they do. Oh, this invasion could be cool. Oh, it sucks. Fuck this.
All you got was a great RVD Jeff Hardy match. That's it. That's all you got.
Yeah. Anyway.
And I will, let me correct myself. WrestleMania 17 was not the first stadium WrestleMania. First stadium WrestleMania since like WrestleMania 3. Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. Some nerd had to just like stop and hit the beat on his tweet.
I could hear
almost.
I could hear him serendipitously get mad at me for saying it.
But yeah, what else we got? Ring of Honor talking about it. They're going to try everything they can to keep Cody and the Young Bucks from leaving.
You know what? I can't see why they. The only way that they would leave, in my opinion, is if the WWE threw so much money at them that they couldn't say no.
They might. They fucking might.
And you're right. They might. Because I would imagine somebody in the WWE kicks themselves now for letting Cody go.
But do you go back? I mean, do you, like, I don't know. I guess it depends how much pride you have. Do you go back? I wouldn't go back after that. He quit. They fucked him over. You know, I don't know. I wouldn't go back even for a bunch of money. Who cares?
There's no way Cody's not making enough money. You know what I mean?
Well, right. Like, life isn't about that. There's like that, you know, I think there's that illusion, like, that a lot of people are slaves to, that, like, money is everything. Like, having money's great and shit, but really, it's not the most important thing. Like, if I wanted to, I could go get a better job, making more money. Yeah. But I wouldn't like it. Like, I love where I'm at. Like, I love going to, no, I don't love going to work, but I can tolerate going to work.
Yes.
Which I've had jobs before that make me want to kill myself.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, it's just not all about that at the end of the day.
No, it's about the quality of life. Money only money adds things. It doesn't add quality.
Or like even when I was in bands, I was always in original bands. Like, we played what we wanted to play. We didn't make shit, and we would like drive around in a van and starve to death and shit, eat pork and beans, playing shows in weird places. But we got to do what we wanted to do. You know, we decided what we fucking played and wore and this and that. Or yeah, you can go start a fucking cover band and you play lame music and make money. I guess it's whatever you want to do, but
there doesn't seem to be any expression in a cover band. You know what I mean?
It's just like to me, that's like the lamest thing ever. Like, you just play like shitty songs that you don't even like. Fuck that. Who the fuck
starts a cover band and does covers they don't like?
Oh, dude, I know people. I know, I know if a few of my good friends are like pro musicians. Like, there's a guy who basically lives off a cover band. Really? They play every weekend. He makes fucking as much money as I probably do at work.
Wow.
But yeah, you got to go around and fucking play. I had Jesse's girl. You know, shit like that. Like, fuck no, dude. Hard pass. Anyway.
Hard no.
Yeah, that's a fucking hard no. What else? There was this New Japan banning swearing and bird flipping and things. Is this true? Is this not true?
I've heard rumors of.
Is this kayfabe?
It might be a little bit kayfabe, maybe a little bit not. I don't know. But I did read that people have come out and said that it is just kayfabe. Like Chase Owens, I believe, was one of them. But I mean, he's on I don't know. He seems like he's on Spectrum a little bit. So
I don't know.
But no, it's something to be said though. I would imagine if they really want to branch out into America, they can't really have the wrestlers going around saying "fuck this, fuck that, fuck" 13 times in a match.
Or you could.
It doesn't fly on TV, though. You know what I mean? It doesn't fly on TV. Like, if it's on Access, you could beep it, but then when does it just become a series of beeps?
Who cares? I don't know what the problem is. I watch the Goldbergs. I hate to admit it, but it's actually a really fun show.
They do a bleep every now and then. Sometimes the bleep is funny.
It's on a Disney-owned channel. It's on ABC in prime time. So I don't think that should be much of an issue.
I agree, but I find, I don't know, I think a beep is too comedic, and I feel like in a wrestling match it might take away. It's like in Lucha Underground when what's his fucking face in the Rabbit Tribe goes to do the series of punches against Matanza, and you get that.
Dude, I was waiting to talk. I fucking loved that.
I do too. Great. But it just it makes it it alleviates all the, you know what I mean? I don't feel it. I don't know. I'm uplifted by it and not into the action with it. You know what I mean? But who knows?
And they also mentioned that you can't assault fans.
Well, I mean, he did grab that one guy by the throat.
That was awesome, though.
It's awesome to watch, but you got to look at the legal ramifications too, right? And in Japan, just today, you got this fucking gaijin coming in and grabbing your fucking locals by the throat.
I think it's awesome.
Good. It looked great. I loved it.
That guy should know that was awesome. Should be like, that guy fucking choked by
Tamatanga.
Yeah, choked the shit out of me. It was awesome. If I was like being an asshole to a heel Terry Funk and he came up and choked me, I'd be like, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah, if he put that plastic bag over my head, I would just be in glee.
Yeah. I was trying to say that to somebody. It's like, they should get him out and just I was trying to pitch that, I think, to FLW, like, can you get Terry Funk to book him and just have him come in and charge $100 to hit people in the back with a chair? Like, I will take a chair shot I will pay $100 to get like a video clip and pictures of me getting smashed by Terry Funk. Would you not? I mean, that's...
No, I would do it. I would definitely do it if he's just going to hit me in the back and not in the head.
You, like, put a fucking plastic bag on your head.
God, see, if I ever met Terry Funk, I would have to get a picture of me with a plastic bag over my head and him doing it. Yeah, I would have to. It's just,
right?
It's just the greatest memory I have of Terry Funk in my life.
Yeah. It's awesome. It's pretty good. What is going on? This Mae Young Classic is being filmed.
Yes.
There's results out there. I keep seeing links. I haven't gotten spoiled, but links like for results. Like, why would you want to read that?
Yeah, I don't understand it either. I'm sure I'm going to hear it just in passing.
Do you know the release schedule for this? Is it going to be
weekly up until Evolution?
Oh, yeah, so it's not going to be. Yeah.
No, exactly. They're not going to do it the way they did last year and make us watch 4 hours of it in a week.
Fuck that. Make us do shit. I didn't even watch shit.
Well, no, I didn't watch it either. I was getting
reports from the Divine one, Lance Levine. Shout out Shooting the Shiznit podcast. Much love. He would give me reports. He was like the fucking Mae Young reporter for the fucking show. He'd send me reports on like with rankings of matches and shit. I'm like, sweet. That's nice. What I need. Tegan Knox is said to have broken her leg. I've heard her knee.
Jesus
I don't
Christ,
know.
How many times is she going to get injured?
She just came back,
she
dude.
Just came back. To me, that's when you cut your losses, and you're just like, well, you're obviously not cut out for this, honey. See ya. Because if you can't stay healthy, then you shouldn't be a wrestler. If you can't wrestle without breaking your fucking leg, then don't wrestle. Because you know how many wrestlers don't break their leg? Lots.
Everybody but Sid Vicious.
Do you want to be in that company? Really? A guy that says publicly that he has half the brain that you do?
Yeah. She's half the woman that Sid Vicious is. She's got half the brain that he does.
How about this? Since we're talking about women, I fell in love with that Amber Nova lady on NXT.
Dude, she's my Jim Vicious Hottie of the week, actually.
Oh, goddamn, man. She was something else. I seen her.
Muscular broad, which is usually not my flavor.
No. To me, I look at it, and when I watch Twin Peaks, there's a character named Shelley. She is exactly, in my opinion, is like her. And it's just like, oh, I love Shelley. Hey, I love you.
I'm still infatuated with Kiera Hogan.
She's what a behind, man.
Yeah, shit. But yeah, this girl missed last year's tournament due to an ACL injury, so
she's been out all year.
Yeah, it's a setback, man. That sucks.
But you know what, though? You know what could be good? The fact that it avoids us from having to look at her and Dakota Kai as a tag team all the time. Because I imagine I'd be very annoyed by that.
Oh, yeah, that is a thing, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Team kick. And I'd rather kick myself in the jowls than watch that.
Dakota Kai's pretty hot.
She is hot, but I mean, I don't know. Every time I see her, she's just like cowering to Shayna Baszler or something.
It was that was fucking, didn't help her cause at all.
No, not at all.
But yeah, Renee Young is going to be serving as a guest commentator this week on Raw for the entire show because Coach has, I don't know, something.
Golf show he's got to do.
Dude, that's funny enough. I was going to say the exact same thing, actually.
It's a golf because he's the whitest black man you know. You know what I mean? It's funny how they want racial divide on the commentator desk, but they pick the whitest black man in the world to be their racial divide.
Yeah, well, other than Booker T.
Yeah, but they don't. You know what though? Booker T. I don't think he's a part of the racial divide either. I think he was playing more of a mentally handicapped character. Shucky ducky quack quack. Who the fuck says that? That rhymed, I know, but
him. Yeah.
He says it, yeah.
Booker T is a real motherfucking G, man.
Oh,
he went to prison for robbery and shit. He don't fuck around.
I get it. He is. I wouldn't say shit to Booker T, but
yeah, Brian Saxton. Brian Saxton, yeah, he's a fucking white motherfucker. Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Charlotte Flair has more urban in her than Byron Saxton.
He makes Wayne Brady look like Malcolm X. So yeah, I guess he's. There's really a golf thing. Seriously,
I think so. I'm pretty sure, actually.
Fuck, I was gonna make that as a joke. Like he's probably did think it's something like really white, but no less. I don't know what else we got. The suing of Colt Cabana suing CM Punk
over the legal fees that Punk said he would pay for and then regaled on. So
regaled on. Some of your usage of words sometimes.
I don't. Did I use that one right?
I don't know. I think it'd be like reneged.
Maybe it's reneged. Maybe.
I don't even feel in 2018. I don't even feel comfortable saying reneged.
I was going to say that. I don't feel comfortable saying it either.
Is that a word? That is a word, right?
If it is a word, we need to change it because I might
renege. To nig again.
Jesus Christ.
That must be what it means. But he's suing for half the legal fees, I guess.
Just so you know.
Oh, no, he asked for them. Never mind. So he's suing for $1 million in punitive and exemplary damages.
Apparently his legal fees were $512,000.
Okay, but why isn't he just suing for that? Why is he suing for $1 million more? Like they have no friendship whatsoever at this point, huh?
Oh, they haven't. I don't think they've been friends for years because he went backstage in the WWE and Punk stopped talking to him because he went backstage. Right? Yeah. It's like when you're dealing with a guy so petty as that, what do you do? And by the way, regale means to entertain or amuse, so I was definitely wrong.
Mm-hmm. How about renege? Is that a word?
Let's see. I don't even want that in my fucking search history.
Verb to nig again.
Renege variously used for backing out of an agreement. So yes, Jim. You're right.
Yeah. I'm an eloquent motherfucker, a grammatical artisan, if you will.
Yeah, much better than me. Fuck you. But no, this adds to my hatred of CM Punk. You know what I mean? It's like, I think he's a dick, and I get good reasoning behind it.
You think he's in the wrong here? It sounds like it was just a text message where he said he had him. See,
this is the thing. You got Punk, who ultimately brought all this on everybody because he said it on Colt's podcast, right? So for Colt, who shouldn't have been brought into this at all to begin with, you're looking at a guy like CM Punk, who is made of money. They're friends. He is the reason this is happening. I feel he should be somewhat responsible for it in a morality kind of way. But like, if you'll back out on a guy that you called a true friend, and leave him with $512,000 of legal fees because you couldn't, you had to air all your open laundry in a podcast form. Yeah.
All I'm seeing here is
we're
it
not in high
says
school.
Punk asked Cabana to pay half the legal fees, which comes out to $250,000.
Oh, I thought he reneged on all of it.
I don't know. That's what it says here, saying you are on your own. So that doesn't really make any sense. I don't know. Regardless, it sucks, man, because these dudes were friends for a long fucking time.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I guess I don't fuck around with my friends. Like, I have my close friends, for the most part, are people I've been friends with for a long time. And I don't expect such fuckery from them, but that sucks.
Well, yeah, and it's a shame. It's a shame to see something fall apart like that, but I don't know. I feel like Punk has just isolated himself from everybody.
But he should have went after the WWE and made them pay for their defense.
Probably, but you probably have to be friendly to do that.
Yeah, well, pay attention. We'll see where that fucking goes.
I'd imagine it just goes nowhere and gets swept under the rug, and they deal with it out of.
Yeah, let's hope so.
I'd imagine that's what they do.
They set up. You see the footage setting up the Aleister Black injury. He's officially off of Takeover.
Yes.
Can't say that I care that much.
I don't
that
either.
he is. I mean, it sucks and everything. You know, I don't even feel bad for the dude and everything, but it's not. I mean, it's not a bad thing. He used to get Gargano Ciampa, which I don't really enjoy three-way matches anyway. So,
well, we're getting exactly what the logical progression should have been, and exactly what we said. The next time they fight should be for the title, and boom, what do we know?
Yeah. And these cunts, they have the balls to put it out on Twitter and be like, you know, who attacked fucking Aleister Black? Like, after you pulled that shit with a Tommy where somebody attacked him and then you never did anything with it, you fuck right off.
Did you see a Tommy's tweet?
No.
No?
Did he say he did it?
He retweeted it and said, "Parking lots are dangerous."
I didn't see that, but that is fucking my favorite thing right now.
It's fantastic. I'm sure that the story was that Kevin Owens was going to attack Hideo Itami, and maybe Kevin Owens came back and he attacked Aleister Black. Who knows?
Oh, man. That's just fucking... It was like, why even bother, dude? You know? I just, at this point in wrestling, I don't call for that level of kayfabe.
At least in this, though, they hinted that it could either be Undisputed Era or Johnny Gargano, because when they were going outside, Johnny Gargano was coming in, and when they got outside, the Undisputed Era's car was driving away. So it could have been either or. I did like that factor of it, where we're wondering, is Johnny Gargano just turned into a dickhead now, or was it the Undisputed Era?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but it wasn't even necessary, is my point. Like, he was started a house show. Everybody knew it. You could just say, like, they just started a house show and, you know, be done with it. Yeah. But I suppose it sucks to admit openly and freely that, yeah, this guy got hurt wrestling in front of 200 people in Florida for no reason.
On the fucking Citrus Circuit.
Yeah, this guy who doesn't even fucking... He needs nothing. He is fully ready to go. You know? Yeah. And he's sitting here fucking around wrestling, but you know, Caesar Brunani or something in front of 200 motherfuckers.
We're going to see a lot more of that now, though. You're going to look at, especially with the WWE wanting to sign up so many people, we're going to see a lot of guys just be NXT lifers.
Why does NXT not draw for shit on the road, though, then?
I think
really
it's
don't. Like, they go to
no
places. Television. Is that it?
I think so. I think there's no television. You have to have a WWE network, and think about it: 2 million people in the world, or no? Is it 2 million people in the world? Yeah, have the WWE network. Yeah. So it's pretty.
I mean, there's a lot of people who have it and don't even watch. I know a lot of people who have it and don't even watch NXT.
No.
Like,
exactly.
Not even takeovers usually. I'm like, you're out of your fucking mind. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing with your fucking life?
Yeah, you need to get that checked, bitch.
But yeah, other than that, what else you got? Anything else?
Tough enough contestant Brian Donovich died at 38.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to mention that, yeah. He was a fucking nice guy. I talked to him a few times on the Twitter.
The Twitter? How did he die?
He's suicide, I believe.
Oh.
But he was a funny dude, too. He did some shit on Wrestling with Regret. I don't know if you saw that back a few years ago.
I mean, I know of Wrestling with Regret.
Yeah, he did he was on the $1 Million Tough Enough episode of Wrestling with Regret, and he was pretty entertaining and shit. And I don't know, he just seemed like a nice guy. He definitely had problems with drugs, and he got hurt a lot and hurt at like really inopportune times. But it's a bummer.
It is a bummer. It's sad. You know, this coming from the podcast that keeps on making light of Brian Christopher and his death. But I mean, when you're not publicly a piece of shit, people usually grieve you. And then if you're just a person that wants to just look like a nice person, you'll grieve anybody. But I mean,
well, yeah, I mean, you know, and too, like this show is mean spirited and everything, but that's like part of the fun, right? I mean, that's
exactly
what we do. We make fun of everything, and we shit hard on stuff, and like I don't know, that's what I enjoy. I think that's funny to me. And when I started the show, I was like, nobody's really like going after shit hard, so that was what that's the niche we try to fill. Yeah,
I agree. It's the kind of like the Howard Stern of wrestling podcast.
It's been called that. People have said so.
It has. It's a thing.
But yeah, I think that's about all I've got, man.
Yeah, no, the last thing I got, Jim, are you excited for Total Bellas to return for season 4?
I'm not. I don't think I've ever really watched Total Bellas. Maybe an episode or two this year.
I think the only episode I watched was like an episode with Daniel Bryan.
I watched a little bit of Total Divas here and there, but
yeah,
not the Total Bellas, because those two really like fuck Nikki Bella completely.
Oh yeah, well I mean yes, literally and figuratively.
So it's gonna be her and Brie taking vacations, you know, just like because she's single now and.
You know, it's crazy because I was listening or I was reading an interview that or a transcript, Jim, a transcript of Lillian Garcia's podcast. It was just a blurb of Renee Young was on it, and she was talking.
For one, the only time that like reading is a more preferable way of fucking getting media,
right?
Like I'd rather read it than listen to that bitch.
Oh, you're fucking right. But she was talking about how. Doing Total Divas was very, very demanding and hard on everything, because whenever the camera was around, which was all the time, the Dean Ambrose would have to be in character, and she was like, then that made me look like I was nagging him because that's not who Dean is, and it was annoying and bullshit like that. And she came off as a bitch, and he came off as a crazy guy, and it just you had to play that character all the time. So.
Even on Total Divas?
Yeah.
I mean, I know Total Divas is horse shit, but like, I didn't think they were necessarily playing characters.
Literally, that's why Dean Ambrose like ran after a guy on the street in Toronto, or whatever the fuck it was. It's because he had to play the crazy character. And the last bit of news I got, Jim, you talked about. Remember after Slammiversary, you said the Impact's show after that was very dull.
Yeah, it's been sucking.
Their ratings dropped 36% this week.
Yeah. I didn't watch it this week.
36%.
I didn't watch it this week either.
I did, but it wasn't nothing much. I didn't write notes.
Yeah. It's one of those things. It's like, dude, I'm not gonna say like, oh, podcasts know what's going on, but if you fucking paid attention, you would you get an idea more of what's going on, what people think. And I don't feel like these companies are really trying to find out what people think about you.
No
Slammiversary, it was great, and then we said it the very next week. I'm like, this sucks. There's nothing good now. Like, all the momentum is gone, and yeah, I'm not surprised. I didn't watch it either. Fuck it.
No, it's something to be said, man. Is if you do a good, it's not enough to just do a good show. You've got to do a good show and then follow it up with the promise that something good is coming and hinting at stuff and.
Well, yeah, the payoff and the close up of everything's that's great. Okay, but we need to start something that's good, and
exactly.
It's not, dude. Eddie Edwards and Aries is not a cool fuck. That's not good. I don't want to watch that.
It's not.
And all the other shit. What else are they building?
I think they're building a Mexican death match between Sami Callihan and Pentagon.
We've done that shit.
Not the Mexican death match.
No, but we've done Pentagon and
Oh
Callahan.
yeah. Oh
Like,
yeah, we have.
I felt like some anniversary blew off shit, and it didn't.
Yeah,
I guess I'd be
blew off
okay
some
with
stuff.
the OGs, and I'd be okay with that continuing, which they are. I guess.
Yeah. Well, Impact this week started off with a huge brawl, which was great.
I saw that. Actually, I watched a little bit before. I was like,
Fucking Hernandez was going to throw Santana or Ortiz, I don't know, one of them down the
actually
stairs.
want to know what my viewing of Impact this week was.
What?
I turned it on, I watched the brawl, and the first thing out of the curtain as the show opened was the Desi Hit Squad, and I stopped, and I was like, okay.
I skipped that match very hard.
I don't even know who they were against. I saw those two guys, and I was like, well, I saw those two guys, and I was like, yeah, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah, you didn't miss much. Scarlett Bordeaux wasn't even on the show. That's really the only reason why I was watching.
Were you scanning around for fucking Scarlett?
I was, but she's having a segment called The Smoke Show next week. I'll have to see that.
Hopefully she's fucking half naked or something.
Dude, have you seen her ring gear?
No, I haven't seen no.
Oh, Jim, I got a gift to send you.
All right. Yeah. From there, let's move to the top 3.
Suplex City Limits Top 3.
Suplex City Limits top 3 on top 3 matches of the week. Let's get into it, man.
Well, I wonder what our top 3 matches include.
Yeah, it's
It's pretty much well just G1.
Omega versus Ishii from, I don't even know what night of the G1. One of the nights of the G1.
I will get it for you here in a sec. Omega Ishii night 14.
Jesus Christ.
Omega got beat so bad his lip was hanging off.
Yeah, that's pretty good, right?
Yeah, no, it's Ishii is a guy that doesn't usually hurt somebody, but this night he did. And it wasn't, at least it was just like a busted open lip that needed like something like 6 stitches.
Yeah. Really good match. 5-star match, I think, from the Tuna Meltzer.
I would give it that, yeah. I would give it that.
I saw the picture Jared posted up, people posting around, like, where he's, like, throwing the stars.
Yeah.
And it's, like, him watching Omega Ibushi, which is also on our top 3.
It is, and that match was... We both just finished watching that match. And that match, in my opinion, told a great story and didn't fucking drag it out one bit. They went fast from the beginning, and it made this match, 20 minutes maybe? And they told a great story where you had Kenny Omega, who was just trying to beat the ever-living piss out of Kota Ibushi because he's never beat him before, and he wants to beat him, especially as the IWGP champion. He needs to beat him now, and he couldn't do it. You know, you had Ibushi who was showing like a lot of emotion before the match started. Like he was trying to make it look like he wanted to cry because he was going to fight Kenny Omega, and but just subtly. I really liked it. Just like the beats between the motions. You know what I mean? Like when they would do a move, the reaction on their face because they just did this devastating move. You know, it's. I thought it was a great story to tell.
There was a lot to it, right? Because Omega comes in super aggressive, like way more aggressive than you think. He's slamming on the apron. He's trying to fuck him up, you know? It's like...
Yeah, it does a tombstone on a cradle tombstone on the apron. A bunch of shit, man.
Pretty crazy shit, yeah.
Then Kota Ibushi comes back with a double knees to the chest.
Yeah.
That looked like it hurt a lot. I'm not going to lie.
Dude, there was some pretty fucking crazy stuff in here.
There was.
Yeah.
The Tiger Bomb from the top rope.
Yeah.
That was
For me, this is one of my favorite matches, probably my favorite match of the whole G1.
Yeah.
It had a great story, it had crazy work rate, and it was over in a decent amount of time.
It wasn't,
you know, I guess all of the G1, all of them have time limits, which is nice. Yes. But
30 minutes.
To me, I like a match. If you pack shit in 20 minutes, I'm good. I don't need like a 45-minute, 50-minute fucking thing, you know?
Yeah, to me, they have
Just
the place a couple times a year. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A big match, like a huge match, in my opinion, it's garnered you can go 45 minutes. But if you're, every month, 45 minutes, I don't think that's necessary.
Yeah. And what else did we have? What another one?
Okada and Tanahashi.
Okada and Tanahashi, 30-minute draw. It is what you think it is. It was really good. I enjoyed it. It was pushing, my limits of how much I'm going to watch in one setting, but I enjoyed it. It was really good. And this sets up, so that was our top 3, but all of this sets up the final, which is I guess, tomorrow morning, tonight, yeah.
Something like that.
I guess tomorrow morning over there for us, but tonight for them. The final of Ibushi and Tanahashi.
Now, Jim, Ibushi does not have a contract with New Japan. And what did I say earlier before the G1 started?
I don't know. You said a lot of things.
I know I say a lot of bullshit, but I did mention that that Tanahashi did an interview how he was going to win the G1 and go to the Wrestle Kingdom, and how
the thing.
he's going to do that thing, yo.
Gonna go to that thing in the place in January. Gotcha.
Fuck. But yeah, no. I said this could be a year where Tanahashi wins the G1, and you were just like, oh. Which I agree. It's probably not a year for Tanahashi to win, but he's probably winning.
Fuck that shit. I want Ibushi beats Tanahashi and then takes on Omega again at fucking Wrestle Kingdom for the belt.
It's a great story to tell, but would they really have a non-contract? They haven't done that for something like 15, 16 years.
Why is he not under a contract? What is he doing?
Because his family is loaded. And he's like, fuck you, I'm going to work where I want. I'm not signing the contract.
Oh, are they really like? I didn't know that. I guess are they super loaded?
Oh yeah, yeah. He comes from a wealthy family, and it allows him to not have to. He can pick and choose where he works.
But he doesn't really work anywhere else. Where else is he working?
But he doesn't want to be tied down to having to work with New Japan all the time, right? That's why he was Tiger Mask W for a while, because he didn't have a contract and they were upset. He's like, well, we're not going to put you on as Kota Ibushi. We'll put you on as Tiger Mask W.
He won't sign any kind of deal, huh?
No, that's why he wouldn't sign with WWE, because he doesn't want to sign a deal.
Well, he's not going to fuck you around. I mean, if he's, best friends / lover with Kenny, he's not going to, fuck you over, I would imagine.
Did you see Tama Tonga's tweet? Where he was talking about how he ruined their matches kind of deal, and he interfered in their matches. But he said, have fun fighting your boyfriend, ... love, ... partner, ... whatever the fuck you are.
I don't know what he is.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, if this is kayfabe, that Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi aren't really bum buddies, this is the greatest story in wrestling ever told, I think.
Yeah, it's like the greatest fucking work. It is. It's one of the biggest works in an era where. How often do real fans get worked? Not very much. When's the last time you got worked?
Man, I don't know. I really don't know.
So that's my point. If it turns out in the end they're like, no, dude, not at all, man. We're totally straight.
I've been fucking his sister for years.
Yeah, and you'd be like, wow, that's impressive. I think they are. I think they are fucking lovers. I think it's awesome though.
It wouldn't surprise me, and I got nothing against it, man. If you can do a tastefully gay gimmick, man. Right? Tag team, literally.
Yeah. That's what I want to see, man. And I think you could. You put Ibushi over, and he's going to come do the match. And Kenny finally defeats him and retains the belt. And then you can move on to whatever the fuck. I don't know who else you have left.
Well, for Kenny?
Yeah, I mean, you got a bunch of people,
Tanahashi.
I guess. But
I don't think Kenny's ever had a high-profile match with Tanahashi.
Yeah. I mean, I'd accept that too. I just would rather Ibushi.
But the Ibushi story is a much better story. But since there's still, I would imagine Ishii gets a title shot because he beat Kenny, didn't he? No. Yeah? Did he?
Oh, dude, you're asking me to remember way too much.
I can't remember if Ibushi, somewhere in this tournament, I'm pretty sure Ibushi beat Kenny. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, Ishii did beat Kenny, so I would imagine at Kings of Pro Wrestling you'll do Ishii and Kenny, and that match should be great because I mean it was in our top 3 this week. So.
Well, there it is. Yeah, they kind of did some shit the other day when Omega lost to Yano, which was fucking. I actually really enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too. I had
no beef. Some people were like mad about it. I guess I don't know. I thought it was awesome.
The only thing that I can understand them getting mad at is the sheer amount of outside interference they've been doing.
Yeah,
and a part of me thinks that that's a part of this whole kayfabe. No swearing and shit thing. It's just they're making them look like they're a gang that's just all in it for themselves. And
that's out of control and breaking the rules and everything.
Exactly. So I think it's all just a kayfabe thing, and people are getting worked by it.
I did hear Zack Sabre say "fuck" at least one time. During his match today.
So there you go.
So,
at least there's a difference in saying "fuck" once and saying it 13 times. Like one Wrestle Kingdom match, I think they counted something like 20-something fucks. It's like
it's awesome.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, try to count the fucks on this show. Good luck.
In some aspects, there are 0 fucks. In others, there are many.
I hate it that it's like part of my language so much. You know, I like a good, well-placed fuck.
I do
but
too.
sometimes when I'm intoxicated, I find myself like, do fuck and fuck. You know,
Yeah. Fuck
you sound like a
fuck
uneducated construction worker or something. You know?
I get you. Yeah, just all you can say, everything. Like to me, fuck is the greatest word ever made because it has so many uses. But yeah, when you start rhyming them off and every second word is fuck, it's just no. It's lost all of its luster.
Sometimes I catch myself doing it.
Yeah, I agree. I'll do it too.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Let's move on from this. Let's check in with our boy Jared. I hear he has some hot takes.
Jared's hot takes.
Jared's hot takes this week. I can't do it. I can't do it. Raw was terrible. The most terrible thing on the entire show was watching Roman Reigns cut another bullshit cookie cutter promo that no one wanted to watch when he sat down with Corey Graves. So I asked my good friend So Cold Steve Austin what he would have done in Roman Reigns' spot, and he said, Jared, I will oblige. So here is what he sent me.
Roman, first of all, thanks for sitting down. Shockingly enough, Brock Lesnar's camp declined my request. Let's start with the obvious question, but it's one on everybody's mind. What would you say to your critics, which we know there are many, who would say that you've come up short against Brock Lesnar in the past and this next opportunity isn't going to be any different?
Is that really your first question? I got critics here, I got critics there. It doesn't matter, Corey Graves. Your first question is as stupid as your mohawk. Understand this, Stone Cold Steve Austin don't give a damn about his critics. The only thing that matters to Stone Cold Steve Austin is walking down that aisle, stepping between them ropes, and stomping a mud hole dry. And that's exactly what I'm going to do come Sunday at SummerSlam. I'm going to beat the living hell out of that piece of trash, Brock Lesnar. Now, have I lost to him before? You're damn right. Stone Cold Steve Austin isn't afraid to admit he's had his ass kicked a time or two. Truth be told, I've kicked ass and I've had my ass kicked. But on SummerSlam, I'm going to whip his ass.
What's your reaction to what Brock Lesnar said last week? That he doesn't care about anybody in the WWE universe?
I'd much rather be at home on my couch in my house. Now, why don't you go do something like...
Wouldn't we all, Brock?
Beat it!
Yeah.
You want to know what I think? Truth be told, I don't give a damn what the WWE Universe thinks. So Cold Steve Austin doesn't butter his bread off of what those people think. The only difference between Brock Lesnar and I is that Brock Lesnar likes to go home to Saskatchewan to his stupid farm with his ugly wife and try to pretend that he doesn't exist in modern society. But Stone Cold Steve Austin, he laces his boots 300 days a year. Rain, shine, snow, sleet, it don't matter. I show up, I whoop ass, I stun a sumbitch, I drink all the beer, and I go to the next damn town. That's the difference between Brock Lesnar and I. I don't care about anything but whooping ass. Brock Lesnar cares about a paycheck. And while I like my paycheck, Brock Lesnar probably likes his paycheck. The difference is I have been sharpening my skills, getting ready to whoop his ass. You can talk about his UFC run, but son, truth be told, the only reason he was ever a success there is they gave him nobodies. And by the time he ran into somebody, he got his ass kicked, just like Sunday at SummerSlam, he's gonna get his ass kicked. By this somebody. Hey, got some other stupid question, Corey, or can I leave?
What happens to Roman Reigns in the Universal Championship?
There's another question. Damn you, Graves.
Is that your last question to me, son? Because I don't got a whole lot of time for your bullshit. I don't got a whole lot of time for Corey Graves' stupid questions. What am I going to do with the Universal title? Stone Cold Steve Austin's going to do the same thing he's done every damn night for his entire damn career. I'm going to show up, stun a sumbitch, drink every damn beer in the building that I can get my hands on, and lace up these boots and drive on to the next damn town. That's what Stone Cold Steve Austin's going to do. And if you want to take this WWE Universal title from me, son, you better bring a goddamn tank. Because that's the only thing that's going to stop me once I take out the beast incarnate. Now, if you're done with your stupid questions, I'm done with this stupid damn interview. I'm going to walk out. I'm going to go drink a beer. I'm going to go stun a sumbitch on Raw. And then I'm going to go find Brock Lesnar. I'm going to take his damn title. Are we done? Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.
I will admit, I was just stoned enough to be able to lose myself and pretend it was Stone Cold. Because it was really spot on for what, like, the nomenclature that Stone Cold would say, the way that he pronounced many of the words helped me. And honestly, there's no way Roman Reigns could have cut that promo.
Yeah.
A lot of fire. Good
Shout
promo,
out to
Jared,
our boy, Jared. Follow him on Twitter at JaredPPVT2. Hear him on the Pay-Per-View Take-Two podcast with yours truly on the Suplex City Limits channel. Royal Rumble 2006 is our newest one. It is up there for your listening pleasures. Yeah, dude, it's like, I was just thinking, like, how much better this is, you know?
Yeah, to listen to a buddy speak like Stone Cold.
And how it, like, actually builds up, like, a guy as a badass and builds up, like, you want to see this, and it's, yeah.
Well, and especially,
Totally
too, the UFC turn where he's talking about how they gave him nobodies, and they're going to give him a somebody here at SummerSlam, and they're going to kick his ass. It's like, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, what a great turn. You did that marvelously. I'm going to say promo of the week by Jared, a.k.a. Stone Cold.
Beat Loud Heyman?
Okay, no, Jared, second promo of the week, sorry. Heyman's promo was fucking fantastic. The crying.
Funny enough, I was kicking around the idea of a promo of the week. But I feel like some weeks maybe we wouldn't have one. It would suck.
There's not a lot of promos that... Yeah, not all the time. Is it every week do you get a good promo? We have
like,
to scour.
This would be an unofficial one, like Jim Fishy's Hottie of the Week.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe we can lease out with Brad, B-Rad. He can find us promos because he watches everything, I feel.
Yeah, probably. From there, let's check in with our boy Burbs and this week's Bitchin' with Burbs.
Nice to sit down on an actual chair and not a dick. Right, need to catch up on 3 weeks of Raw? Great. Am I in for a laugh? Let's see what I've missed out on.
Give divas a chance.
Get
More
fucked.
opportunities for the women in WWE.
Shut up.
Revolution across our industry.
Fast forward.
30-second matches became
30
main
seconds
events.
was too long. Fast forward.
Divas became the superstars they were born to be.
Fuck, Matt, housewives aren't superstars, bitch. Fast forward.
Women.
Shut up.
On October 28th,
Oh, Vince is there. Fucking
over
hell, I didn't see
50
him.
women, then,
No way.
now, and
He's looking
forever, will participate in an event called
What? They're
Evolution.
doing up Evolution again.
And
Batista's
that
coming
event,
back.
I am privileged to announce, will be the first
What?
ever.
The first ever.
First ever.
First ever.
Will be the first
First
ever.
ever what?
Ever all women's pay-per-view event.
All women's pay-per-view. The first ever all women's pay-per-view. What emotions are you feeling?
What's going on, guys? It's your boy. He's free. He's the one and only. You know who it is. It's your boy, Babs. What's going on, guys? No, really, that was an actual question, by the way. Like, they don't call me Rhetorical Brian. Like, really, what the fuck is going on, guys? A women's pay-per-view? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, I fucking told you it was going to happen. Commentator women. Fuck's sake, now they've gone and got 3 commentator women. Why the fuck do they need 3? Like, they've gone and got Beth Phoenix, Renee Young, and Michelle Cole. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, so I caught up with some Monday Night Raw, and, oh, hang on, let me just put the right music on. Ah, there we go. A bit more suitable, don't you think? Anyway, it's nice to see Roman gets out scot-free and doesn't get fucking kept or remanded in prison. That's fucking nice. Yeah, I doubt he even went to the fucking questioning cells. Nice one, please. Anyway, I get the pleasure of watching Roman Reigns versus Constable Corbin. Fuck yes. Just a side note, though. If Roman Reigns is kicked out of the most protected move, F5, 6 times in one match, how the fuck am I supposed to believe that anyone else on the roster is able to beat him? Honestly, fuck that anyway, because he faces Constable Corbin. Even though they're trying to make Reigns look good, even during the match, they constantly remind us his name, Constable Corbin. Like, yeah, remind everyone that he isn't actually wrestling currently and that he's focusing on backstage shit. Yeah, that'll impress us all that Roman Reigns gets to beat him. Ooh, how badass does he look? Right, so that looks stupid, right? If they're trying to build Reigns and it makes him look worthless because, oh yeah, so you're beating someone backstage, right? Massive deal. But yeah, on the other hand, yeah, the match goes 20 fucking minutes. So it's like, oh, so you're struggling fighting someone who works backstage. He's not even in his wrestling gear, so you can't even do all your moves. You know you can't. I can't move my legs wide when I'm in baggy gear. I can only imagine how bad it is when you're in your snooker attire, wanting to go and play your fucking match, and yet again you get pulled into a fucking wrestling ring. Like, guys, he's trying to retire. Let him be. Anyway, so Corbin tries to just fuck off and get back to his snooker hall so he can finally finish his match. But oh no, there's a fucking problem because fucking Balor comes out. Oh, I don't mean that way. And then Michael Cole goes, oh, the guy who Corbin calls small. No, it's the small guy who Corbin calls small because he's fucking small. Oh, and no way Reigns wins. Elias says that last week Lashley interrupted me, and that's defo not gonna happen again this week. What the fuck? Would you believe it? Then it fucking happens. I'm not a child. Stop with this bullshit. My voice is hurting now. Let's go to one of them things. I don't know why people get so surprised that they get blocked by wrestlers on Twitter and Facebook and all that shit. Man, they're pissy as fuck. For example, all Elias said to Lashley was, your return has been a joke. Nothing crude, nothing harsh, nothing personal, just a fact, okay? It has been. It's been fucking dismal. And then Lashley got well annoyed with that and then said, your boots are a joke, your scarf is a joke, hey, your guitar's a joke. And then he gets all pissy from them devastating, harsh insults and attacks him with a notepad. Ooh, the plot thickens. Fuck's sake! Razor and Blade face Titus mid. Just thinking about it though, Titus does that dog noise thing that sounds like an injured seal. Oh, that's shit, yeah. I'm quite surprised he's allowed to do anything relating to dogs. As we all know, there's only one big dog. Ironic as fuck though, how Titus is bigger than him, just like a lot of other people who work there. That was that's interesting. That's an interesting thought, not I'm thinking about how big they're. Fuck off! Why do they insist on calling Ronda Rousey Rowdy Ronda Rousey all the fucking time? It's a right mouthful. It is. Oh, look at Rowdy Ronda Rousey with a punch. Oh, look at Rowdy Ronda Rousey with a kick. I'm surprised they ain't just give her a fucking move called the WWE UFC LMNOP DDT. What the fuck? Shut the fuck. Just Rousey or Ronda. You know, it's just fucking too much. Just stop that shit. The only time she should be called Rowdy Ronda Rousey is when she's being announced to come to the ring for a match by the ring announcer. Not every fucking minute by Michelle Cole. But on another side note, it's only a matter of time before someone fucks up and calls her Randy Ronda Rousey. Oh, fucking hell. So anyway, Randy Ronda Rousey literally ragdolls the fuck out of Alicia Fox, throws her by the arm and all that like 3-4 times and pretty much goes for the snap at the end. Like she looked rough as fuck with her, and no doubt that was because of her fucking mouth with her husband. Shit! Bitch should know not to chat shit to men! Know your role! You can call him Viper. You can call him WWE's Apex Predator. You can call him the Legend Killer. Nah, mate, I'll just call him Blandy Borton. Anyway, he shows us a clip from last week, and Blandy says he took away Hardy's identity and career by wiping away his face paint and taking his cute little necklace, and now Jeff is out there, lost, searching for his identity. You know what? I thought to myself, you know, thinking about it, since he wiped away his face paint, I didn't actually recognise the guy under there. Where has Jeff Hardy gone? Again, it was another one of them. Alright, stop fucking judging me! So I was under the impression that there was going to be a match with Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair, right? I was about to watch it, and Carmella comes out for commentary. And it was at this moment I muted the TV and played some fucking music instead. My playlist is far better and far more interesting than anything Carmella and her fucking horse face has to say. And then I realised it wasn't fucking Lynch versus Charlotte. They were fucking teaming up and they were fighting a fucking iconic twats. So then it was at this moment I turned off the fucking TV! I turned the TV back on, and President Trump's up to his racist antics again. This time, he blacked himself up and was interviewing 2 members of the New Day. Like, what the fuck, mate? Come on. That's not on. AJ Styles comes out. No, not that way. He comes down to the ring and says that a lot's gone on between the ropes. Manhood gets tested. Yeah, no shit, he'd know. He's been kicked and punched in his fucking manhood for the last 6 months. I'll tell you something that doesn't happen between the fucking ropes. What doesn't happen is that you don't protect your fucking balls the 87th time someone who you know has got a fetish for punching you in the balls goes to punch you in the balls. Lana and Rusev backstage having a real normal relationship by embracing each other's shoulder. That's cute, just standing there, holding each other's shoulders. And then Aiden English comes and interrupts this lovely romantic moment and gets told to stay the fuck backstage. Aiden, you rats of shit! So we've got Zelina Vega versus Lana, and Zelina wins hands down by default. She is hot as fuck. Anyway, the match starts. Cien Almas and Rusev have like a little scuffle outside, and it almost fucks up Lana's chance at winning. Luckily, the match continues, and Aiden, dude, fuck off! And you wrapped a shit. Miz is being interviewed from live on set on his reality TV show. Just putting that out there. So Miz is live on set at his reality TV show, just putting it out there again. Just for you fucking idiots. He's there live on set on his reality television show, and then all of a sudden gets attacked by Daniel Bryan, the heel motherfucker. But it's all good though, because Miz hits him over the head with a vase of flowers. Vase, some people say vase, whatever. Tomato, potato, same fucking thing. Eat them flowers, you vegan bastard. Dandelion Bryan. You got New Day versus Sheamus and Cesaro. And seriously now, this pancake stuff is stupid as fuck and really fucking weird. Like, for example, you've got Big E doing this seductive dance in something that's pretty much a Borat mankini, nice, whilst tipping pancakes onto people, whilst kids hold up signs that say, insert pancakes here. And I'd even seen one saying pancake hole. Like, come on, for fuck's sake. Anyway, this match went on for ages. Like, what does Sheamus have to do to get that 3 count? He tried everything. Everything apart from the fucking brogue kick that normally kills people. Why wouldn't you just go for that straight away? Like, even Cesaro gives Big E the cripple a crossface, and Big E still no-sells it. Like, I remember back in the day when that move used to kill people. And wives. And kids. Just an all-round great move. Anyway, boys, it's been nice to have my WWE style, level, whatever, production equipment back at the tips of my fingers. I am back on the scene, keeping it fucking meaner than Gene, but not as vicious as Jim, and not as geographically bad as Tyler. Anyway, boys, thanks for having us back. It's been good just chatting at you. It's been good being back. Hope you're good. Take care, boys. Peace! Peace!
It's your boy, Burbs. Fucking awesome. Follow our boy Burbs on Twitter at Burberry Beats with 3s instead of E's. Check out his YouTube channel, his music. He's got a lot of shit going on. It's all good. Check it out.
And he's just out of jail, so I mean, he's got to deal with that for a while now.
Exactly, fresh out on bail.
Yeah, fresh.
California dreaming.
Yeah, he's his asshole seems like it's a little loose. He's probably pooping a bit more than usual because it's not as obstructed. But he'll be okay. He'll be okay.
There you go. You can also check out the Bitchin' with Burbs YouTube channel. All these segments are uploaded there, so you can share them around. And they're good shit. So, what do we have coming up on the Federation, sir?
We have this weekend will be, what's it called? Oh, okay. So, Jim, do you want me to tell you the full name of this show? Because it is fucking retarded.
Yeah, I want to see if you can get through it.
NWA WCW Clash of Champions 12 Fall Brawl Mountain Madness. That's the name of the show. 1990, September 5th, 1990. So
is that a Dusty thing right there? Did Dusty name that show?
Dusty wasn't even involved. Ole Anderson is the booker at this point in time. He is also doing the promos for the Black Scorpion. We'll dive into that this episode because this is where the Black Scorpion starts to send his cryptic messages to Sting.
Oh, my. That's going to be awesome.
Boy, is it something to watch. It's really bad. But that'll be coming out this weekend. So keep your eyes peeled.
Looking forward to that. Yeah, check out the Federation everywhere fine podcasts are found, and mofudge.com.
Yes.
So, as far as this Raw and SmackDown, I feel like Burbs just, we've gotten so lazy about this show because we hate it. We listen to Burbs and we're like, yeah, what Burbs said.
Yeah, see, what we would do, we would come in here and we would just talk and talk and talk about how much we don't like this show. Yeah. And if that's all we're going to say, why don't we let a guy with an accent say it?
It sounds way cooler.
It does.
Yeah. And he has music, too.
Exactly. So.
But yeah, just touch on a few things. Of course, they did Corbin Reigns. I said it last week. And the second that they had him, I was like, they just rush it. Like, you beat one guy over the name, and then you get sent over to Reigns.
Yeah, because Reigns must pose, right?
Yeah. Corbin was afraid of Balor, which is funny because he just beat the fuck out of him for like 20 minutes last week.
The whole match. And then post-match, too, he beat the fuck out of him, so.
Yeah. What the fuck? Rude defeats Raleigh, which is weird. I thought they were trying to build Mojo.
I guess, but...
I thought they decided they killed Rude off nearly completely, and they seem to be building Raleigh, so...
Vince changed his mind, I guess, again, like always. So, that's...
Did your Rude say, I told you I'd fucking shut you up?
Did he say that?
It didn't get caught either by the...
I didn't catch that because, well...
Yeah, you didn't watch the match.
Yeah, you're fucking right. I didn't watch the match.
No, I didn't either. I heard about that, and then I went back. Yeah, the Lashley Elias dude that's going to be on SummerSlam, I imagine. Or no? Oh, God, I hope not.
That's going to be a boring match if it is. Boy.
Yeah. And I was like, dude, when they set up Reigns with Rollins teaming, I was like, you motherfuckers. Yeah. Do you not even do this again?
No.
Yeah, Razor defeats Titus O'Neil.
Like, he should have.
Well, yeah,
First
I know.
Pindle that Titus O'Neil's probably eaten in years because Apollo's been taking those.
fucking Toka or whatever the fuck he's called. Toka and Razor from
Akam.
From Turtles 2, Revenge of the Ooze. Is it Revenge of the Ooze or the Secret Ooze?
It's Secret of the Ooze.
Secret of the Ooze. There you go.
Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze. Yes, I fucking love that movie.
I just hated this show. Owens and Mahal, like, the thing starts moving. They're like, maybe we should just keep standing on this thing. And it went on forever. And it was like nobody would stand on it that long. It just looks dumb. It's so dumb. Mahal defeats Strowman again.
Yeah, Strowman just... Well, obviously what they're doing is they're bashing over our heads that Strowman can lose because he's an idiot. And they're all building it to SummerSlam. And it's like, oh...
Where he won't lose.
Where he won't lose, exactly.
Cool. We got it, dude. He could lose. Like the first one of him throwing Owens out over the cage. That was enough.
Yeah, that should have been that match. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're going to do that that's where you should do it. Or, just have it. Because I don't know. Why do you want your babyface to be stupid? You know what I mean? It just makes no sense.
It's so dumb.
He's more bronze later than brains, on here, if you get it.
Yeah, Steph doesn't want Reigns in the tag match later. He again sucker punches Corbin face.
Yeah.
He's this top baby face.
Yes.
You remember when like top baby faces just go around like fucking cheap shotting people in the face and shit?
Remember when Stone Cold put the gun up to Vince McMahon's head, pulled the trigger, and it just said bang?
Yeah.
That's something a baby face. You know what I mean? Like he's not actually causing harm.
I don't know. It's just weird to me.
It is weird. It is weird. It's like it's much better to humiliate the heel to the point where he pisses his pants. You know what I mean? That's what a babyface should, not cheap shot him in his already injured ribs that you caused moments before.
Right. I don't even know what his beef with Corbin is, really.
He's just a bully. Reigns is just a bully.
Rollins takes on Ziggler and McIntyre handicap style because Reigns is out. How many times? And then, of course, Ziggler pins Rollins, but we've seen this every fucking which way, and we have to watch it again at SummerSlam. And then when Ambrose comes out, you're supposed to act surprised when they specifically mentioned him on the show here.
Oh, yeah, they did not hide this whatsoever.
Dude. What are you doing? And you can't pick Dean Ambrose because he's still hurt. Like, you didn't have to remind everybody. You just ruined it, dude.
Yep. You have people forget that he's around, and then all of a sudden he's there. As soon as you bring up his name, people know. You know what I mean? You don't even have to be listening to it because you should just pick it up automatically that, hey, they're teasing that Roman can't save him. So who else will save him? Oh, I wonder.
It's like, it's to telling stories to fucking children. I don't understand it. Yeah, people get it. Even kids fucking get it. I've seen cartoons with like more involved plots, We used to watch Ren and Stimpy when we were kids.
Which, did I hear correctly, that might be coming back?
I have not heard that, but if it's by the original people, it would probably be decent, but not as good as the old shit.
Yeah. Probably.
I loved this Alicia Fox video package, dude. It was one of my favorite things. See, they're like building her up, like she's a former champion and she's badass. Like, really?
Yeah,
this fucking cracked me up. We're gonna have a 3-way next week for the tag belts between the Revival, Matt and Bray. Who, like, how are they have any involvement in this anymore? They got beat like a million times. They lost the belts, they lost the rematch, they lost the second rematch.
Yeah, I don't know. This is what's more on my mind than the tag team division. Is Matt Hardy retiring?
I guess not.
Because like
he should.
Those tweets, you know what I mean? Like the tweets he's been sending out, like thanking everybody and all these retrospective stuff. It just seems like a guy who's getting ready to retire.
Yeah, he probably should. He doesn't look good out there.
No, he does not. You are very right.
Looks like he's in pain. The Heyman interview was fantastic.
It was beautiful. And on WWE.com, they're hinting how Heyman might be going with Roman.
If you were smart, you would maybe do something like that. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's so many things here.
Like, did you see that video?
Did do it.
Did you see that video on WWE.com?
I don't think I did, no.
It's a continuation of that interview. And it's him saying, it's like Roman can beat Brock. There's one way he can. And he hinted at it being with his help. So, I don't know if you do like a kind of swerve where Heyman comes out and you think it's for Brock, but it's actually to help Roman.
Yeah. I think that they've telegraphed too much. Like, too many people thought, like, oh, well, the Braun will come out, or, you know, I don't know. They might go a different direction. I think that would be smart for them. You might as well do him heel with Heyman. I mean, that's not a bad idea.
No, I agree. I wouldn't say they'd do him heel, though. I would imagine they'd just go babyface and do it like a babyface Paul. That's probably what they would do.
I almost felt like with this, you did turn Heyman face, you know?
Yeah. I mean, you feel for Heyman. It's like, you look at last week when Heyman was going to get fired for his client being a piece of shit. It's like, that's babyface right there. That's a babyface turn.
Yeah. This is some of the best shit he's ever done. I thought he could be a legit actor. He must have. Well, he shows up with like no shave, and also his eyes look fucked. He probably like ate something spicy or put something in his eyes. I don't fucking know.
Some reefer.
Or that. It was really well done. I agree. The only good thing on this show, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was the only redeeming factor. Was it worth 3 hours of bullshit? No. Yeah. But it is a highlight, and it's one of those things that you see and it's like, see, that's why I watch wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah. It was for about 3 minutes of a 3-hour show.
Yeah, it's a shame.
What were the boss huggers last week? Did you hear them referred to? You may not have, because you probably didn't watch this. The boss and hug connection, they were calling it.
I did hear that. Like, it's yeah. Rock and wrestling connection. Yeah.
Fucking bullshit.
Let's just go back to a phrase that we coined in 1983. Oh, yeah. But yeah, okay, well, yeah, but that was also a take on the Rock and Wrestling Connection, though, wouldn't it? Wasn't that called the Rock and Wrestling Connection?
I mean, they did like the Rock and Wrestling back in the day. I don't know. But it was whack, though.
It is.
Riot showed up, though, and her team still didn't win. So, awesome. Oh, no, they did. Logan pinned Sasha Banks. Sorry. Take that back.
You know, I don't like the fact that I seen a picture of Bayley wearing Sasha's shorts, and she looked fine dandy, and she's not wearing them.
I agree. I was looking forward to it. I was like hoping she was going to be wearing shorts, and she wasn't.
She was not. Damn.
Boo. Boo to that. And in my opinion, boo to this fucking main event of Ronda Rousey. I thought this was awful. I fucking hated this.
To me, it was very smoke and mirrors. I was entertained by it at the very least, but I mean, there's only so much entertainment value you can get out of Alicia Fox. You know what I mean?
I just thought everything in it was not impressive. You know, everyone's on about how great Ronda Rousey's been, and like that WrestleMania match was well done for what it was, but since then I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I guess
like it's been enough for me, especially since it's WWE. At least when I go to watch a Ronda Rousey match, it's a little bit different than the stagnant style that we get for every single other match that tells the exact same story every single time.
Okay. Yeah, but she's supposed to be this like giant star, right?
Yeah.
And she's dressed like your girlfriend when she's cleaning the house.
She needs a new attire, because if I gotta watch Ronda fucking fix her pants again, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Dude, all she does is fuck with her shorts.
Yeah.
And dude, it's just black shorts and like a shitty cut off shirt.
Yeah.
She just looks like a chick at the gym or a chick at the gas station, you know what I'm saying, at the grocery store.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They've taken that UFC gimmick too literally, and it's like they've given her the attire of a UFC gimmick.
and she, you know, or she'll be wrestling, and like you look at what some of these other chicks actually have gimmicks and, you know, costumes, and I don't know. For me, it's not doing anything, and I don't care about Rousey and Bliss in the slightest.
No, I'm not looking forward to it either at all. Because you know what's going to happen. Rousey's going to beat Bliss because they're going to have her as a champion going into Evolution just to garner as much. Oh yeah. Yeah. What do you call it? Fuck it. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What am I smoking? I think it's gelato. Right now. I smoked gelato while we're over smoke break, and it's good. It's been a good time.
You almost turned into stew.
Well, when I met Rhonda once, she tried to tell me that she could stretch me, and I told her the only thing stretching tonight is her vagina. That's Stu. Stu, calm down.
She smelled like old-timey brute cologne.
I thought she stole my brute. Maybe Ellen always tells me that I smell like brute, and I figured she tried to give it away to that fucking hooer.
I think that'd be great if, like, I met Ronda Rousey. She's super nice, hot, and everything, but smells like a dude, actually.
It smells like grandpa.
She wears wearing like Old Spice or something.
Fucking brute, though, man. That is significant. My grandfather wore brute. That's nestled into my fucking nasal cavity.
I'm trying to remember what wrestler I said on Twitter probably smells like brute and children. What the fuck was that?
Tommy Rich, probably.
I don't know. I don't even know. Shit. All that and more on Twitter at Suplex City Limits. Oh, fuck. But yeah, also, at the end of this, Balor Corbin at SummerSlam.
Yeah, another match that I really could not care about.
Yeah, this show sucks. So, as far as that was the one that I accidentally delete my SmackDown notes.
Did you?
Probably. Fucking notes. Every week, I have some notes that I cannot find, and I don't understand why. I don't know what happens. It's like they're all there, but then they're just gone, and I know.
Well, Jim. I can save us here because Randy Orton starts the show, and
my point is there were good things on SmackDown that I actually enjoyed.
There was, but before we get any further, because when we were out for smoke, I was strolling through your Twitter and I seen the retweet of the Court Bauer story about Randy Orton whipping his dick out in front of new writers, touching himself, and then accosting them if they wouldn't shake their hand.
Yeah,
how in the fuck has that not been a nail in his coffin?
Dude, he's done a million things that could be, you know what I'm saying?
There's people that's been fucking accosted for more or less. And you got this. It's like, come on. The fact that nobody has ever filed a sexual harassment claim for that blows my mind.
How is WWE not been Me Too'd? Unbelievable. I can't believe they haven't been.
I know. It's something that money talks, man, I guess.
Well, you be blackballed, right? Yeah. I mean, you say shit, you're fucking done. You forget about wrestling ever again if you say anything.
Especially now when you got the WWE going out and branching out and putting territories all over the place, like NXT UK, probably going to be in NXT Japan. They're trying to take over everything.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck. How many people are going to watch fucking NXT Japan? People like, yeah, sure. Fuck that. We're going to watch New Japan.
Unless they stole a bunch of New Japan guys.
Maybe. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed some of the stuff on this show. I thought, by their standards, there was actually like a few decent things on here.
Yeah, I agree. I agree completely. But
I don't have my notes.
The R-Truth stuff I thought was good. Is this where our truth says that he was going to get his title shot the way everybody else does, pinning Carmella?
Yeah. Really good.
That's fantastic.
Really good. That was good. I also enjoyed Kofi interviewing the New Day. I thought that was funny.
That was very entertaining. It was very entertaining. And you know what?
AJ Styles had a good promo.
Yeah, it was a fiery promo. Did you see when they cut to Samoa Joe? It looked like he had a black eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got fucking hammered. But whatever.
I don't remember what else is on here. That main event was a fucking really good tag match.
I was going to say that too. Yeah, I didn't want Burbs to be the only input on that, saying how it was all long and shit, because it was a long match. But I thought that tag match was really good.
Yeah, he didn't like that match?
I don't know. Yeah, I think more of what he was talking about was Sheamus and this dislike for Sheamus. But the match was good, even though Sheamus was boring. And all
Agreed. If not liking Sheamus is a thing, I'm involved in that club.
Yeah.
But yeah, what else? I don't know what else happened. Oh, the Lana and fucking Vega thing again. That's awful.
It is awful. And that's really all that happened on there. Really, you had a Shinsuke Nakamura R-Truth match, Bludgeon Brothers squash. They defeated a team called 3SK, whatever the fuck that is.
What's the point of this, man?
I don't know.
You're 2 weeks away from SummerSlam, and that's what you're doing with this?
Who are they facing at SummerSlam? The Usos?
No, the New Day.
Oh, the New Day. Fair enough.
The New Day beat the Bar to be the ones to go. This was a tournament final, dude.
Did they call it a tournament?
Yeah.
Where was the rest of the tournament?
Last week.
Was it?
Well, the one match was last week.
The one match.
It was only like 2 matches, right?
2 matches.
What was it last week?
I can't tell you. Honestly, I don't pay that good of attention.
There was only one men's match last week, right?
That's true. Yeah, and it was the Bar and was it the Bar and Usos?
Might have been the Bar. Yeah, the Bar was going to beat them, and then I know someone beat. I guess New Day beat fucking the Ascension or something. I don't know. The Detention. Okay, but yeah, they were calling it a tournament. Japan's not the only ones who can do a tournament, pal. We invented tournaments here at WWE.
The most prestigious tournament in the world, King of the Ring.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's like, we're the first people to ever do a tournament. We invented tournaments. Like, sure we did, Vince. Whatever.
Oh, fucking hell. The only original idea that WWE has come up with themselves, in my opinion, is the Royal Rumble. And that was all Patterson.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. I mean, that is a fair assessment. I don't know what else they've really... Hell in a Cell, I guess.
No, man. War Games.
Well, yeah, War Games, I guess. That's fair. I don't know. But, and then that attack, I don't understand, what they're doing with Brian. I also heard, and I haven't heard it confirmed by anybody of merit, but there was, people saying that Brian signed a 3-month extension.
Oh, really?
Which would take him up to December 1st, and then he would take all of December off with his family, and then, I don't know.
Go to Wrestle Kingdom.
It has to be 90 days, so no. I was like, that's what I fucking hoped, right? I always hoped that it would end in September, and then by January he would be free, right? And he could show up at Wrestle Kingdom. Oh, my God.
Well, now,
getting a smart boner thinking about it.
You'd think he'd be able to get away with Wrestle Kingdom because it's in Japan. You know what I mean? But, I don't know.
Yeah,
if they have television in Japan, maybe you can't get away with it.
Yeah, I was into the whole, it was interesting that they had nothing to do with the build of why people wanted to see this originally, right? I mean, it was just Miz and Brian did this themselves. And once they've gotten their hands on it, it sucks now. I don't like it anymore. I don't care about the match anymore.
They've given you no reason to care because they've made Daniel Bryan a heel.
I wish we could cut to the clip, right? Where he's like, do you have faith in WWE telling a story all the way up to WrestleMania with this?
Big old hardy Daniel Bryan
laughs for a minute straight. Yeah.
Oh man, there's something about having a guy in the WWE that will take shots at them like that and still have his job. It's just like, man, like, what do you know? There's something you know about this company, and they're just like, okay, well, we can't let him. Maybe Vince like tried to fuck Brie or something.
Maybe. Didn't Sheamus fuck Brie? Hell, Lumberg fucked her. I think that's the case. Everybody fucks there. That's what it is.
What's the story about Tony Atlas and the Bellas in a hot tub?
I don't know.
Tony Atlas he talked about one time on a shoot interview how he was in a hot tub and the Bellas were there and they were naked and all over the guys that were in the hot tub and stuff like that. I don't know.
He's like, "No, pretty lady, would you walk on my face?"
I fucking love Tony Atlas.
He's such a fucking... I don't like him, actually. The foot fetish... The fact that he likes to have bitches walk around on his face is like the most endearing thing about him.
And that laugh.
And a laugh. But on Legends House, you liked him. I wouldn't have wanted to hang out with him.
No, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either. But
like when he ends up having a problem with Hacksaw.
Yes.
Are you serious? He's like the nicest guy ever. And I never really gave a shit about Hacksaw, but after like Legends House, I love that man. He's one of my favorite guys.
I agree. Mean Gene is a big old perv, as per that show. Every time the hosts are coming, you can see Gene's just midsection would just radiate blood.
Yeah. Legends House was great. It's like, if you're going to make all these shows and you have all this money, like, give us Legends House 2, motherfucker.
I agree. There's no reason why you can't.
Yeah. The first one was so good. I went back and watched it a few times, actually. Like once every fucking year or two, I'll go back and watch it again because it's funny as fuck, man. Someone calls him Duggan, brother. And just like, I don't know, we gotta bring back the Duggan promo sometime. It's been a long time.
It has. Maybe it was already brought back.
Fucking love it. Tough guy. I love it. Just called people. I just love when he calls people tough guy. Like I like to call people that too, man. It's so tough. Like when they're trying to be fucking cool on Twitter.
It's not tough.
Good, tough guy. Anyway, Jack, we need to put him in the Hall of Fame. Maybe. I'll have to see what the committee says about it.
You will get back to that Hardy committee.
Yeah. The Suplex City Limits Hall of Fame on Facebook under the album section yesterday put in Lance Storm.
I'm shocked he's never been in there.
I know. I was actually last night, I was watching what the hell did they call it? The ECW show from 2005, whatever the fuck, that throwback show.
One Night Stand.
There it is. And I was like, how, is he in there? And I looked, I'm like, how the fuck is he not in here?
Yeah, because that night he had a match against Jericho, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. When that first came out, I was not aware of the Thrill Seekers because, I mean, I was 2005? I was like 17 years old. 17 where the internet's not prevalent. You 17-year-olds now don't understand how easy it is to have stuff at your fingertips. When you're 17 in 2005, it was not that easy.
Yeah. But yeah, good shit. Check that out. What are the other shows that we had this week? NXT,
where we had the Hottie of the Week. That's all I care. Well, okay, sorry. There's 3 parts of NXT that I cared about. Okay, Amber Nova. Right. We had then we had Tainara Conti and Vanessa Bourne, which that's too much sexiness in one ring. Yeah. And Keith Lee.
Right, Keith Lee.
A big smile and black man. Just the contrast.
I love Keith Lee.
I do too, man. Keith Lee's great.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I mean, his debut wasn't really anything, but I do like him. I think in NXT he could be, used pretty well.
I think so. There's no reason why he shouldn't be.
That Amber Nova, she used to work in Impact, I guess, from what I deduced from what I investigated. Yes. Also, I found out that Amber Nova is not only this wrestler, but it is also a full-figured fucking like chubby chubby model chick.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did too, because I was
definitely
looking.
bang, and I was like 2 for 1. This is great. It
Fucking
made me
Amber
aware of
Nova.
fucking things. Huh?
That's just fucking Amber Nova, man. Amber Nova's everywhere, and it's a weird gimmick she's got. Hey,
What is her
gimmick.
Oh yeah, right, dude. We should fucking get her hooked up with Big Bad Steve.
Yes, we should.
Yeah, they could be the Grease Monkeys together. It's like a WCW 1993 fucking. They'd go up against Pit Crew or something.
It's so bad though, like Sparky Plug.
Yeah.
And then like her name is Amber Nova because her name is Amber, and she's always fixing her Chevy Nova. That's her gimmick.
I think she does actually have an old Nova.
I think she does too. Like to the point where like her other name on the Indies is Nova Girl.
That's fucking funny because she probably was. And people probably called her that, right? Nova Girl.
Yeah.
She is, for as muscular as she is, I don't usually think chicks that muscular are hot, but she's pretty hot, dude.
I'm a fan. That's all I'm a fan. Not so much of the ring work, but.
Yeah, what do you think about Adrian Jahood, man?
Oh, the guy that took on, who did he take on?
Cassius Ono.
Cassius Ono. I mean, there's nothing I hate about him. I wish he'd wear shoes.
He does the fucking capoeira shit. It reminded me of like that dude that Frank Dukes kicked the fuck out of in Bloodsport, you know?
Capoeira. We still got to do that. We still got to do that Bloodsport watch through.
The commentary, yeah, we do. But yeah, capoeira is like fucking Eddie Gordo style from Tekken, man.
Yeah. No, it's the gimmick. It's interesting. It's not something that you see every day. Maybe we'll see more of him. Maybe I don't know. Cassius Ono can make everybody look good. So
yeah, it was like something different. Wow. Ono defeated him, so I imagine that he's got to put over somebody next week. Keith Lee will probably beat Cassius Ono next week. Watch.
In probably what would become a fantastic fucking match, though.
Yeah, because that's what Ono does, right? Ono beats a couple of no-name guys, and then he loses to the guy who's on his way up. And that's kind of his deal.
And, you know, in NXT, honestly, what do you think Vince would do with Ono? He would put him in a gimmick where he had to lose weight, or he would be going to fat camp and doing nothing. Like, look, that now, mind you, that's a gimmick I wouldn't mind seeing. Cassius Ono being sent to fat camp.
I was going to say him go to fat camp is a better idea than they would come up with.
No, you're right. Like, and he goes to fat camp, and like they're always saying is like you got to lose weight, but and then he looks at him and is like, but look what I can do, fat, and he runs and does that flip over the top rope, handspring onto the floor.
When he gets there, can Bull James be there?
Oh, yes, Bull fit.
Yeah. Keith Lee defeated Marcel Barthel. I guess a second-generation German wrestler.
Sure. If he's not Alex Wright's son, I don't give a fuck.
Or Alex Wright's dad, because Alex Wright's dad was a wrestler as well. But yeah, we get a run-in in the main event and sets up the three-way that you're now not going to get, so... It's kind of a fucking bummer. And it was after we already knew that. You know, it was like after everybody knew that he was out. It was like, oh.
Why couldn't they just like end the show with the video leading, the video that was on WWE.com and not do this match?
It's a good question, man. It is a good question. But yeah, Lucha Underground.
Oh, yes. Wait, no, it's coming.
Lucha!
Yes, Lucha Underground. I'm going to have to come up with a different way of taking notes. On this new phone that I have, I don't know where notes go. I make them, and they disappear.
So you lost your Lucha notes, too?
Dude, I don't understand it, man. Yeah, it blows my fucking mind.
Well, okay, I got this. The show opens with Mariposa trying to seduce the old man Cueto.
Dude.
I'm going to...
Dude.
Oh, that came out of nowhere.
Come out of nowhere.
Oh, just like Mariposa's boobs.
Dude, Did she get a tit job? She must
No,
have.
she gained a lot of weight. I think that's all it was.
God, she looked fucking hot though, dude.
Yeah, no, I would prefer her not to be wearing the spandex outfits because I feel like it's just going to make people think of like Nia Jax. But she's not that big. But like, you know, it's a spandex outfit and you can see every crevice. And it's like it's not the most flattering outfit. But
you know what it is, dude? I bet the reason that her and Taya Valkyrie put on weights is the fucking free bagel bites that they got going on down there.
Maybe.
That must be it.
It's crazy though. How did Marty the Moth lose weight?
Good question.
Yeah, see?
Maybe he doesn't like fucking pizza on a bagel.
Then he's no friend of mine. Because pizza on a bagel, that's a fun time.
You can eat pizza anytime.
Exactly. that was the worst pizza bagel commercial I've ever heard in my life.
I love it. I have like the top end cell phone, and it doesn't keep notes.
I mean, notes are overrated, anyways, right?
I guess it'd be nice if I knew what was going on.
Well, we have, like I said, Mariposa gave Antonio Cueto some money, and so that she can get a match against the Gift of the Gods champion, which is who?
Which is El Dragon Azteca.
El Dragon Azteca. See, that's a match that they shouldn't do, because I believe Mariposa will beat El Dragon Azteca, because she looks like she's much more posing than him.
Did do that match. They did that match on the show.
Oh, they already did that? That was on this show? Why don't I remember that match?
I don't know.
Fair enough, man.
Tell me, buddy.
Oh, that's because it was like fucking 2 minutes, right?
Yeah, probably. I found some notes, so now I'm back on track. Rabbit Tribe take on Matanza and Mala Suerte. Mala Suerte.
He's my favorite one of that Rabbit Tribe, I think. Now that he's
What's
gone.
your favorite one?
He was.
You mentioned it a little earlier. I love the cartoon sound effects on the punch and then like the skid.
Yeah.
I thought it was fucking awesome, dude. Why is that? I guess it's the Rabbit Tribe? Or is it just him?
I think it might just be him, because that's the only person I hear the comedic notes for. Maybe it might be the whole Rabbit Tribe. I don't know.
If Jim Cornette saw that, he'd have a fucking stroke.
Oh,
I bet there's a lot of people who are not fans of that.
And yeah, hey, to each their own. It's understandable. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I mean that's why there's TV shows. We've got comedies, we've got dramas, we've got horrors. Wrestling is a variety show. It's not all for you.
There you go. But also the fact that they managed to do that in a match with their monster heel, and still not take away from him. Yeah. That's interesting, man. Like
it was well timed. It was well timed.
Yeah. Matanza then sacrifices him, which fucking London seems excited about. He seems happy about it, which is weird.
I see London turning into a crazy guy, and maybe he's gonna eliminate everybody in his Rabbit Tribe, because he killed Masquerita Sangrada last week or a week before. He's directly involved in the sacrifice of Mala Suerte. However you fucking say that, I butchered it. I know.
Mala Suerte.
Mala Suerte. And whatever the other guy, the Zodiac, whatever the Caesar-inducing checkerboard, he'll probably kill him next, and then him kill Cross, become a tag team, or the White Rabbit, whatever the fuck his name is.
I'm excited. I'm like waiting for that to happen. I'm waiting for him to show up and actually have some matches and shit.
Yeah, because he was on Impact this week. He attacked whoever Austin Aries fought. Him and Austin Aries are a thing. So, yeah.
They're a thing.
They're
a couple now. Mala Suerte. I feel like I need to roll the R in that. As a swear. I can't roll my R's.
I can't roll my R's either.
Joey Ryan and Jack Evans took on Exolicious and Evilise. I thought this was awesome. Exolicious is getting better, it seems like.
The gimmick itself does it for me. Especially Jack Evans and his distaste for him. I think the whole story is great. And the fact, Jim, you can't overlook the fact that it was two dudes against a gay dude and a girl.
Yeah.
Right.
So Exo does like the ass ram spot where he rams Joey's face in there, and then Joey just like, yeah. The crowd's like, Joey likes it.
Yeah. I mean, he's the king of sleaze. You can't think that rubbing your asshole in his face is gonna persuade him. He pours piss down people's mouths.
That's true. He does do it. But I really enjoyed it, man. I expect fully this week on WWE, someone's going to be doing that splits fucking leg drop.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, if they got somebody that can do it, pull it off. You know what they'll probably do? They'll probably have Naomi try it.
You have to put her on TV first.
That's true. That's a problem.
Yeah, maybe one of the Iconics can do the splits.
I don't think so.
But yeah, Joey Ryan, Jack Evans win. Jack Evans is tapping Exolicious, won't let go of it. Finally, they tear him off, and he's screaming like it's not over. It's not over until Exolicious is dead. Like, holy shit, man.
Yeah, I mean,
it's awesome.
I'd assume that Ricky Mundo will kill Jack Evans before Exolicious is murdered himself.
Oh, I imagine. Yeah, Dragon Azteca defeated Mariposa in a real nothing fucking match.
Yeah, it was very short. I was like, okay, cool. So why did you do this?
I have no idea. Reptile Tribe and Worldwide Underground in a... What the fuck is the Espanol term for this? Fuck, anyway.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
It's an 8-man, 4-on-4.
Yeah. And they had Jeremiah Snake.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
I thought it was cool, too.
But yeah, Johnny kicks Ricky out. He's like, nah, dude, we need somebody fucking legit for this.
Yeah, let's get Aerostar.
Well, Aerostar, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Drago's former fucking friend, tag team partner. Long story short, they win. And he uses his wish. I thought it was awesome. He uses his wish to free Drago. And him and Aerostar are Kenny and Coda reunited. Almost the Golden Lovers-esque. That was good.
It did tell a good story. Drago seemed very excited to be out of the clutches of Cobra Moon. But then was it? Did you mention how Mundo proposed?
Well, no, we didn't yet, but yeah, Taya's really pissed off that that's what he uses his wish for, and he then proposes to her. I thought it was awesome. I mean, I knew they got married and shit. I didn't know that he proposed on the show, though.
Yeah, it's funny, though. When he proposes, they cut to Taya Valkyrie, who her makeup is just jacked. She's missing eyelashes and shit. I was like, you want to marry that? God damn, bro. Fuck, she looks haggard right now.
But he does the Macho Man voice a little bit. And then
Will you marry me?
Yeah, dude, I loved it. And then the music plays, Macho Man's music plays.
Yes.
And I'm like, throw her on the shoulder. And then he throws her up on the shoulder. I'm like, yay! You know, like 4 a.m, baked out of my mind. Like, I was like that little kid that cries, you know, that famous one that they cut to? That little kid cry.
Yeah. No, that's great, man. The ending of that was fantastic. I totally forgot about the Macho Man bit. And when you mentioned it, it was like, how did I fucking forget that, man?
Yeah. Really good shit. And then at the end, it's Ricky Mundo backstage, and that he had a wish too that Johnny and Taya are together until death to them part, and then laughed with his fucking creepy mirror or creepy fucking doll in the mirror.
Beautiful.
I don't know. Very good. Lucha Underground is awesome. It's actually really picking up steam. I thought this was a really good, for not having any like blow away awesome matches or anything. I thought it was a really good show.
They progressed. There was a lot of stuff progressed in this show, and It was nice. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Honestly, it was my favorite one, weekly show of the week for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. What? You got anything else? Impact? Nothing.
There was really not much during Impact. There's a reason why their ratings dropped 36%.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I watched last week. I didn't watch this week. I think that's very telling. Yep. I think it's very telling.
Like I will admit, I am at least going to watch the Smoke Show segment next week.
Yeah,
because I'm a perv, and I didn't get you that gift after, did I?
Oh yeah, no. But that chick is really hot. I mean, that's.
Oh, she's.
I don't know if she's hot enough to go to my way to watch a wrestling show, but
I would eat peanut butter out of her asshole.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, where do they go? What else we got? Nothing? Shout outs.
The G1 finals on Sunday. Shout outs.
Yeah, right. So if you're looking for more podcasts, if you want to show love to our podcasting bros, of course, the Federation, Sat Pod, Wrestling Soup, THT, Shooting the Shiznit, The Strap, Inhuman Experience, check them out. Get in the Corner with Dogga Baby and Yuck Nasty. They're our boys as well. I don't think I'm forgetting. Smack It Down, Viva the JD, the show.
Sorry, I've been searching for that GIF.
Searching for that GIF mid-show. So you can get yourself a shot on the show by retweeting our pinned episode. So shout-outs to... Let me clear my throat before we go.
Just so you know, it's in your Facebook right now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Let's see. Let's take a look at this.
Yes,
and get a
I
genuine
wanted you to see it before we ended the show.
Shut up. Is she wrestling this now?
That's at AAW.
She spreads her fucking ass. Oh, my God. Yeah. That's fucking good. That's good shit. I like that, Impact is okay with you. They're like, yes, we're okay with you wanting to fuck these girls. It's like such a refreshing thing after WWE's like, you're not supposed to even fucking look at them sexually.
No, they're supposed to be non-gender specific logs of wood.
Yeah, right. Shout outs to Adam Sharples, Justin Green, Gain with the Raptor, the Strap Podcast, Links Kinetic, Mr. Klondike Bill, B-Swing 22, Wayne G, Tony Vasquez, Ultimo Light, Lee Unwin, Smack It Down Podcast, Viva La JD, Ty, what is it? Yabo, Tyler, I don't know. Well, you just go by Ty. Leo, Mickey D's, Yuck Nasty, the Federation, Evil Evan. Shout out to him, man. He's on the face. He always throws likes on the Facebook. Evil Evan's a good guy. I don't really know him. I think he's boys with Hot Tub Guy, our boy Hot Tub Guy.
Oh,
former guest of the show, and one of my favorite things to look for. It's like Where's Waldo, but when you watch Lucha Underground, it's like Where's Hot Tub Guy.
Oh yeah. I wish what would be great is if they had a hot tub there.
Yeah. Oh, it's like on top of one of those little ledges and shit. It's just like a fucking it's just hot tub guy chilling in a hot tub.
That would be awesome.
Fucking awesome. Doing interviews, man.
Yes. He could be the backstage interviewer.
Yeah, the
backstage
interview. Yeah.
Oh, God damn.
Somebody make that happen. Keith Martin, Dom Homie, Caleb Morganfield, Johnny Utah, Chris Savage, Lance Levan is so divine, JC Sterling, Eric Turner, Venus DeMilo, that's what he is now.
Oh.
Changes every week. I don't know who the fuck that is. I mean, maybe we just don't know who that is.
I wouldn't be.
There's all these parody accounts where it's like, a guy, and then he's probably, people are doing, someone we know must be doing these weird parody accounts. Jeremy Foltz, THT Wrestling Podcast, AC Patty, the Balls Deep Network, Burbs, Gabriel Ruiz, and Yes, It Can Blank. So, Johnny Rise Up, at Johnny Rise Up.
Yes, it can blank.
Yeah, yes, it can blank. I don't know.
Oh, blank. I thought you said blink. Like
Not
eyes
blank.
blink. I was like, okay, I get
I
you.
didn't say blank. I said blank.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Catch me outside. Fucking bitch. When is she old enough to do porn?
When is she old enough for somebody legit to kick the shit out of her?
Well, that too, but get back to me when she can do porn.
I don't think she's nearly old enough to do porn yet, Jim. I think.
Well, when she's ready. Fucking tell me. That's sensitive.
Oh, fuck, I should have.
In this fucking kind of, in this times, right? I shouldn't even say it.
I'm gonna come on you like nobody's ever come on you before.
She's got big tits, man. I don't care if she's 16. The fact remains that she has big tits. I mean, that's just a fact of the matter.
I gotta check out, see her age now.
Not necessarily then, but on Snapchat, every time I go to Snapchat, that bitch is on the main page. I don't fucking follow her. She's just, I guess, a big fucking Snapchat star. Let's see if she's in here. I'm looking right now.
Jim.
Name is like, what the fuck is her name?
Jim, she turned 15 in March.
Okay, I'm just saying. I'm not. She's got big tits. It's a fact.
She does.
It's a fact,
yeah.
Jack. Put on that bombshell. It's time to end. Do anything else before we go?
No. Maybe we'll end the show with one of her rap songs.
Oh, get the fuck out of here! Don't do that. It's the fucking worst. The fucking dirt worst. So we'll be back next week. Recap the G1 final. Preview TakeOver and SummerSlam. Got quite a bit of shit then next week.
We do, actually. We'll pack show. Maybe she won't be as compact as today's, but you'll enjoy it nonetheless. You'll enjoy what we tell you to enjoy.
Just like WWE. Yep. I think that'll do it. So, as always, we thank you very much for listening. Until next week, may you get all the dick and or pussy you desire. Remember, a winner is you, and be excellent to each other.
Okay.